If you're planning on buying a home this year, it's important to plan for any fees or payments that you'll need to pay both prior to and at the closing of the transaction, otherwise mostly known as your closing costs. Hi, this is 40-year real estate expert Richard Freedkin, Realtor with eXp Realty. You know, buying a home can be a very exciting time for you, so it's best to know what costs you'll be responsible for when you get to closing the transaction. This way, you'll have no surprises when you go to sign the final documents. According to Bankrate, and I quote, "Closing costs are the fees and expenses that you must pay before becoming the legal owner of the house. Closing costs vary depending upon the purchase price of the home and how it's being financed." So what are some of the upfront costs and closing costs that as a buyer, you'll most likely be required to pay? Typically in a transaction, the closing costs can be for the appraisal, credit reports, lender origination fees, title fees, underwriting fees, attorney's fees, and possibly even notary fees. Some of the types of upfront costs that you might pay include home inspection fees and possibly radon test fees. Closing costs usually range between 2 to 5% of the total purchase price of the home, but can vary depending upon the lender and the state that you're purchasing the home in. So for example, if you're purchasing a home for $500,000, your closing costs could cost $10,000. The good news is that everything's negotiable and you may be able to get a closing cost credit from the seller to offset some of these costs. That's why it's so important to work with an experienced real estate agent who can negotiate the best terms for you. If you'd like to get more information on the current market data and the available inventory in your area, reach out to me so that I can help you with your search and write the best offer for your next home. As always, this is Richard Freedkin with eXp Realty, and I hope you make it a great home buying day.